morning. My name is Manny Fuentes from Manny Lou Plumbing, and I'm here to do the gray water sequencing for the Miami-Dade College Academic Support Building. The gray water sequence of operation. The project collects rainwater and condensate water, gray water, GW, that is reused for water closet and urinal flushing only. Gray water is sourced from the cistern through a filter treatment system, then through the gray water pumps to feed the gray water distribution system. The gray water has a backup supply from the domestic water supply, and it's interlocked to solenoid valves that are used to control the water source. The cistern. The cistern is located just south of the property behind the building, and it draws gray water for the irrigation water and are sourced from that cistern out there. The cistern has 2 submersible circulating pumps. These shall be timer controlled to run between 10 and 12 hours daily. Those 2 timers are located on this wall over here on the west side of the building. When the cistern water level drops below the mid-level float, the irrigation controller shall stop from drawing water from the cistern. When the cistern water level drops from the low-level float for the gray water pumps, it shall stop drawing water from the cistern also. When the cistern water level rises above the floats, the IR and the GW systems shall draw water from the cistern. Gray water. Gray water shall be the primary source for flushing. Domestic water shall be the backup source. Domestic water backup solenoid valve shall function in a fail-safe manner such that the DW, the domestic water solenoid, will open upon a power loss. When the cistern water level drops below the low-level float, the GW pump shall stop drawing from the cistern and simultaneously cause the GW solenoid to close and the DW solenoid to open. When the cistern water level rises above the low-level float, the GW pump shall draw water from the cistern for flushing. Inside here, we have the booster pump system that controls the cistern water. We have 2 VFDs, and it is manufactured by Specialized Pump Company. Their phone number is here for service if you have any issues with the pump system. Over here, we have the control panel that controls all of the solenoid valves in the building. Basically, what happens here when there is no more water in the cistern, there's a float there that controls these contactors here, and it switches from the gray water solenoid valve to the domestic water solenoid valve. Right now I have a bypass. I'm going to pull the bypass so we can go ahead and have it function normally. As you can see, the pump started working. It's pumping at 52, 60, 70 PSI, and it's on automatic, both of them. Right now, the solenoid valve, the DW solenoid valve is not working. It is shut off, and the GW solenoid valve that is located in this room is open. This system will continue to run this way until the float level drops before the level, and it will switch to the domestic water solenoid valve to open, and this one will close for the GW. I'm going to demonstrate a low-level alarm when the cistern runs low on low water level. The system just went into alarm mode. You hear the buzzing inside the panel. And what happened now was the gray water solenoid valve shut down and the domestic water solenoid valve just opened. So you're getting water from the water meter for the building. I did it manually. I did it manually. There is water. The alarm will just make a noise here. I don't know if the electrical drawings called for it to send an alarm somewhere else in the building or your controls. Right now, I pulled it off. Now it's working. It went back. Remember, the cistern is a primary source. That's the important thing of the toilets and the urinals flushing. Right. When there's no water in that tank, the cistern, it switches automatically to domestic water. Yeah, right there. Just pull out the top, pull out the bags, and replace them.
What's the recommended
It's where, since it's new, we don't know exactly how much, but I would check it again in like another 6 months. And just do it, and then you can pretty much see how it is.
They just put that there?
Yeah, well, you'll notice if you have a problem inside the toilets when you don't have a lot of pressure flushing, it'll tell you that. It's time.
Oh, where's my phone?
Yeah. It'll pretty much tell you right there.
You've got a filter. Let me check.
Per-
How do you know when it's dirty?
You don't. Yeah, that's why the first 6 months you should check it and see how it goes. If it's but the big thing that'll tell you that it's not working when you have low pressure flushing. That's the dead giveaway. And since it's only toilets and urinals, that's the only thing you have to deal with.
And what? This pressure here is supposed to be at about 60.
Coming out, yeah. That's coming out, yeah.
So that's on the low side. I'm an electrician. That's on the low side, right?
Yeah.
So this is at 40 or so. Then I go.
Then you got a problem, yeah. You'll see it right there, but the dead giveaway will be the toilets themselves.
Basically, you need to replace the filters. You have a shadow valve right behind you, then shut it down the water to come from the building. And you shut it down over here, these two valves. And then you don't have the water in there. Release the pressure.
Release the pressure, and it's a bag, yeah.
Close that one first, and then this two.
We never had this screen. We never had this screen.
The irrigation draws from this tank also. They have their own float system, and it's controlled by, I guess, their box over there. Yeah.